Ready? Want a little tour? Some of you guys have probably seen all these cars, but seeing them side by side is something new. And one other thing is the lift's gone. So we are in process of changing up the whole shop, and we have a full video going live on the main channel in like 4 or 5 days about that. But for now, we got some new cabinets, and then I wanted to do kind of just a quick little walk around of the two cars.
You got no keys, Ted.
Got no keys. We'll see if the Eclipse is open.
This is what takes the signal from the OBD2.
One other thing is we got new wheels for the Eclipse. So these are the new Motegi 2-piece forged wheels. So this is like an MB Battle, but a 2-piece forged. So we have a similar design on the Supra. Those are the 5-spoke 2-piece forged wheels. But the Eclipse,
You trying to pop the hood?
there's no, I'm trying to pop the hood.
Got him.
You got it. This guy right here, this has not been on the channel for one reason. I don't even know if we've told them.
Can we tell him? Let's tell him.
I'm gonna tell them. All right, so this car makes 530 all-wheel horsepower. This is an Eclipse GSX, which is awesome. And it's a pretty built setup, but the only thing we have not touched on this car is the drivetrain stuff. So it has, I think, a Action twin disc or something like that. But stock transmission, stock transfer case, stock axles, believe it or not. And unfortunately, when we tried to bring this thing to the drag strip, we were having some transmission issues with the car. So I just got a quote from a company called TRE, and we're looking to get a very beefy, basically everything all at once. So we're gonna do probably drive shaft shop, axles, upgraded transfer case, upgraded transmission. We are gonna keep the H pattern, the boost and performance shifter in here is freaking awesome. Sorry, it's KDN, I guess. The KDN shifter is amazing. But yeah, that's really the only reason why this thing hasn't been out to the track is just a drivetrain issue. Everything else is super dialed in on this car. So that's pretty cool. And then the Supra, which you guys will also see, this was just featured on an Amazon Prime TV show called Bangin' Gears with a lot of other YouTubers, so that was a lot of fun. This thing makes about 1100 to the wheels, I think 1060, 1070 to the wheels. And we did a 6XD sequential manual transmission, so pretty insane. I have not driven it yet. We are still getting it dialed in, but this thing, we have made some really fast passes. I think as of right now, this is the fastest car in the shop, just slightly faster than the Viper. So,
well, that's not proven. That's not proven. The Viper could be faster.
The Viper could be faster, but right now this has the fastest time at the 8th mile. So we haven't run this one at the quarter mile. Actually, we did. On Bangin' Gears, we ran this one in the quarter mile. I'm not going to spoil that just yet. But one other thing that I really like about both these cars, which this was really controversial when we did it, was the Swan necks. This is the APR wing. This was, like I said, some people hate it. I love it. The rear end of this car is super unique. If you bend down, you can even see the NDD rear tubular subframe back there, STM exhaust. Mickey built this really cool diffuser. Some people hate it, some people love it. I absolutely love it. On the back end of the Supra, it's actually pretty simple. This is just the Speedwell's wide body kit, super wide. It's almost even hard to see. And then we just had a MagnaFlow 4-inch exhaust made all the way back from the turbo. So it sounds unbelievable. And for me right now, this is my favorite car in the Throttle Garage. This one, we also did change out the wheels and tires too, which I'm not sure if you guys have seen yet.
No, they actually haven't.
They haven't seen yet?
No.
So a lot of people were complaining about the drag setup, which really was the intention for the car, but we went ahead and had Motegi make us an 18-inch set all around. So for SEMA, we had 15s in the back and a 19 in the front. Now we have 18s all around. We're running a big Hoosier, basically full race slick, because it is still a race car, but they're much lower profile tires. And I think it looks the part now for sure. It looks super clean. And seeing these cars side by side is just such a weird, wild thing. So yeah.
Becky, we didn't even pop the hood for them.
Oh, you want to pop the hood?
Yeah.
I mean, you just did. It's already popped. It's already popped.
Yeah. Where's that big boy in there? What is this?
This is built 2J. So we did everything in-house. Quinn built the motor here. We've got a massive Garrett ball bearing turbo, a massive catch can. And we did all the fabrication. Mickey basically got everything all prepped. I did all the welding, which I'm really proud of. So we did all the intercooler piping here, Plasma Man intake, Plasma Man valve covers, Plasma Man fuel rail, Greddy pulleys, Greddy cam gears, Greddy timing belt. This is kind of cool. So I can't remember the size. Mickey would probably kill me. It's massive AN fittings for our CSF. Dash 10, that's what it is? I think. Yeah, huge fittings. I think just this one fitting was like $200 or something like that. Like just the upper radiator hose was pretty pricey, but it looks freaking awesome. CSF, massive aluminum radiator. And honestly, I think it's kind of tried and true stuff in here. And the car makes 1050 all day. It's been up and the only time this thing drives is when it's going up and down in the drag strip. So some chase bay stuff to simplify the engine bay. Big, massive front mount intercooler. Check out this Plasma Man intake intercooler down here. It's like 4 or 5 inches thick. And I really like all the couplers too. So there's no silicone couplers on this at all. We have yet to have, knock on wood, we've yet to have any type of boost leak or anything, any failure or anything, because there's no couplers at all, which is nice. My personal E36 M3, I've had that couplers pop off a couple different times, and with this, you don't really have to worry about it, so it's nice. So, yeah, as I mentioned earlier, big 4-inch straight exhaust all the way from MagnaFlow. We did the 4-inch downpipe here, and I think it's got a Turbo Smart wastegate if I remember correctly, but I can't remember. I know most things about it. We've got custom Morimoto headlights with halos. Mickey actually made these, so he made these out of cardboard and then sent them off to our friends at Carbonetics. So Carbonetics is the company who made the wide body kit for the Eclipse, and they wanted to participate in this build, so they made us the custom canards as well as all the interior panels. So you kind of saw it earlier, but all that's not factory, and all that is complete, real carbon fiber that's overlaid on top of factory components. So they did an amazing job, and we're really happy to have them on board. So yeah, that's the Supra.
What a wonderful car, man. This thing is so much fun, dude.
Quinn, we recently just went for a little rip in it.
So we were actually at the Motegi track battle with this car. This thing scares the shit out of me. It is such a wild car to drive. The flat shift is insane, dude.
And what boost level are you at?
That was the lowest. That was like the lowest boost level. It's like 800 horsepower. Yeah. This thing will do 1090 at the tire. So that was like, it's so fast, dude. It's such a fun car to drive. It's so responsive. These tires are insane.
Really? Yeah, I mean, really this is it's full race setup, basically.
And literally, you just turn the key and you just go. It's so dialed in. It's such a good job on this thing, dude. I love it. And it sounds so cool. It makes the coolest noises ever.
The whole point when we decided to build this car is if Paul Walker was still alive today and the movie was filming right now in 2023, what would be the hero car? Or what should be the hero car? Because I know they're coming out with a movie right now, but like back to the roots, right, of the original movies, like that's why we built these cars the way we did. Modern technology, modern design elements, none of the really tacky body kit stuff. Still the same liveries though too. So one thing that maybe you guys don't know is the company Modern Image, who produced the original graphics for the original movies back in 2001, these are the exact same files. We went to Modern Image, we got these, you can even see right here, this Troy Lee Designs on it, right here. And these are the graphics from Modern Image. And yeah, Enrico, if you're watching this, thank you. And also, fun fact, Mickey used to work for Modern Image, I think in the early 2000s. Or what year did you work for Modern Image?
2003, 2004.
So right after the original Fast and Furious, Mickey worked for them, which is pretty cool. And there's a helicopter going by.
Hi.
throtlVIP, baby.
Hola,
throtlVIP. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. I haven't given you guys the lowdown on the Supra.
Well, it's kind of cool because we really have never had these cars kind of side by side, so it's kind of cool to see. And actually, they were never side by side in the movie ever.
This one was blown up before this one
Yeah,
was built.
yeah. So that was why this one got built. But we have an actual 10-second car here, baby.
That's true.
Yeah, it's actually a 10-second car. In fact, they probably both are.
Yeah, yeah.
I told them about the Eclipse and that we're going to be replacing the transmission and transfer case and
Lots of work still to do on the Eclipse, but it's actually like really rad stuff that's going to make the car pretty much bulletproof.
Exactly.
Yeah. Exciting.
Yeah, if you guys want to see any more kind of in-depth tours about the cars here at Throttle, besides this one, can't show you that one, but maybe we'll go over the Civic and the Viper in the next Throttle clips. If you guys want to see that, comment down below, smash the like button, do all those good things, and we appreciate you guys so much for all the support on the new channel. So that's it. See you in the next one.